Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, attorney R. Flake Cabinets, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jesup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Contact legal assistant Tanya Blanton at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jesup.
Are you wanting a fresh look in your kitchen, but afraid of the time and money it will take to get the look you've always dreamed of? Do you find yourself watching home remodeling shows and wanting that new look in your home as well? Well, at Kitchen Tune-Up, let us remodel your expectations. At Kitchen Tune-Up, we can give you a fresh, updated look in your kitchen in less than 3 days. We can reface or redoor your existing cabinets, or let us redesign your kitchen with all new cabinets and countertops. Kitchen Tune-Up is located inside your Sears hometown store in Jesup, servicing all of Southeast Georgia. Visit us at kitchentune-up.com or call us today for a free estimate at 912-424-8907.
Do you have a dirty car or boat? Does your vehicle, home, or business need window tint? Are you wanting accessories for your vehicle? D's Auto Spa is the solution you've been looking for. We are your one-stop shop in Jesup on Cherry Street. We offer pickup and delivery services. Give us a call right now at 912-424-0680 or send us a message on Facebook and find out more about the services and accessories we provide at the quality you deserve.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have two locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, Wayne County Commissioners met Monday evening under items with commissioners. Two topics of interest on the agenda. One, the update on a pool for county residents. Also, an update on Cracker Williams Recreation Center, in which the county says they're no longer in charge of Cracker Williams, since no recreational activities are taking place at that location. Since the pool no longer exists, the county voted not once but twice to hand the Cracker Williams Recreation Center facility over to the city of Jesup. Here's County Commission Chairman Mike Roberts emphasizing the final day for the county having anything to do with the building is October the 1st.
Carl has sent letters to everybody who had signed up to use the buildings after October 1st and said that the county no longer be involved. So October 1st is our drop dead date. We're going to be done over there. He sent anybody that, nobody rented it in October. There's a few in November. He has sent the money back to them with a letter. I had discussions with some people today that with October 1, we're done, we're gone. So that's where it stands. We voted twice to leave. And then Carl came back and said, let's don't leave yet till I work this out on some people I rented to. And then he's ready for October 1 to be that date. That's the date Mike asked for, October 1, when him and Mike was talking. So that's the date. Unless you got some other, you want to discuss that, that's okay.
Again, Commissioner Ralph Hickok says he believes some march and cracks activities still take place at the Cracker Williams Recreation Center. The county's position is that if that is the case, then the rec director will have to find an alternative location for those programs. Second big discussion on Monday night, once again a pool. Once again, the Commissioner Herschel Harris has been given the task to investigate and research, to then bring back suggestions on 1, what type of pool, 2, location, 3, funding, 4, upkeep after it is built. Harris says several people have been meeting and discussing funding and types of pools, but nothing has been finalized at this point, which brought this discussion with James Thomas saying the decisions need to be made before we reach the year 2020.
I think it's time we make some decisions. It's our baby. We are responsible for charge of recreation. I think, 1, we need to go there and make a decision to go over and put the pool. We have the space, whatever, let's go with that. Number 2, if we need to have a pool that's going to suffice for state needs or whatever the case may be. And the longer we put off this, then the longer we just get pool. We need that pool. We need to make some decisions and move forward, and let's do our job.
What do you want to move forward?
When you, so what now?
What part do you want to move forward? The location? We don't have a number yet to do this part.
Do what now?
We don't have a number to decide to build, but are you talking the location and build?
Yeah, first of all, we need, location should be first thing. We need to do that, let's go. Then we decide on, what size pool we're gonna get. We need to do it, let's do it. We'll be meeting, trying to find this, and it'll be 2020 before we get a pool out there.
I think, and it's okay for me to say what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
In defense of Herschel there,
Oh, no, I'm not attacking Herschel.
I know, I'm talking about in his defense though, is that we said, look, we want you to dig in every area you can about this pool, and bring us back information. So he's got a person that says, I may be able to get private funding for $1.5 million, $2 million. I'm for giving him a shot.
Right.
Now, if he don't bring it back in 2 months, I'm for moving and doing something else.
Okay.
I mean, either bring the money
Or shut up.
or say you can't do it.
For that kind of money, wouldn't they pull that?
Well,
Got that kind of money, though.
we'll do.
Yeah, you got to have some money.
I think we're all in agreement. I'll give it to you, Ralph. We're all in agreement that we want the pool out at Bill Morris. It's the best place for it. It's gonna be the easiest place for it. And if we're gonna have to tend to it, it's the easy way for us to tend to it. So I think we're all in agreement there. We just haven't said it yet, but, you gotta keep digging in and then sooner or later, Bob Morgan keeps asking me every time we had lunch today together, he says, how you gonna fund the pool? He always likes to ask me that. And I said, I don't know yet, Ralph. I don't know yet, Bob. So, Ralph, go ahead.
Well, based on our last vote, unless we're going to rescind that, I don't think crack rooms is an option anyway, so it's pretty obvious is that Bill Martin, isn't it?
Yeah. And our last vote was going to be
So
tomorrow.
unless we're going to rescind that, I think that decision's been made.
Yeah, I agree. I want to say, I hope I worded that right, and I wasn't saying that to offend Herschel, but you're gonna have people that's gonna say, well, I can do this and do this and do this, and keep putting it off. So we need to put a time limit on something, you know what I'm saying? I think you're right. Doing a great
I
job.
think that's a good thing. I think that Commissioner Hires' next meeting, you can just say, look, boys, y'all got X amount of months to bring the money. If you don't, then we gotta do what we're gonna do. Because I can tell y'all this, I said in the committee, in the city's office the other day, they said, we're gonna put in on the pool at least $250,000. We're gonna put in on the pool. No matter where you build it, we're gonna put it on the pool. And then, of course, Mike told me that Jay said they were thinking a little different, that they needed to put it on the pool, but Jay hadn't told me that, so they're not like that. Jay hadn't told me he was gonna put it on the pool. He just said Jay's been talking about it. So I think everybody in the community is starting to want to get a little involved and say, we really do need a pool. So I don't think anybody's against the pool.
Did the city say they're gonna give $250,000 no matter where it's at, or only in Cracker?
Exactly.
Who said that?
Mike did.
Mike did.
Said it didn't matter. They understand that we've already voted to put the pool out at our place. If we're gonna have to take care of the pool, and we're gonna have to maintenance the pool, we need to pool it out at our place. There's no need in calling him, loading up,
Every time we
and driving somewhere to take care of something that we're responsible for.
Once again, no final decisions on the pool, but consensus moving towards an 8-lane competition pool like Tifton, Georgia, where state recreation swim meets are held each year. Consensus also building, since it's the county's recreation pool, it needs to be built at Bill Morris Park, where all other recreational facilities are located. Funding still a big issue. Mike Roberts, as you heard, would like to meet with the superintendent of schools and the school board to see if they could possibly help with funding or location, since they have 70 acres of land sitting across the high school next to the tennis courts. Also, the fact that the high school has a high school swim team. WIFO FM will continue to follow the story as it develops. Again, a clarification of the city's $250,000 contribution. WIFO FM talked this week with City Manager Mike Deal. After the county meeting, he says the city is interested in contributing to the building of a new pool, but as city manager, he does not have a vote, and any contribution by the city would have to be agreed upon by the city council. For weeks, WIFO FM has heard several members from both the city council and the county commission state on the record that both governing bodies need to meet to discuss several issues like Cracker Williams and the pool, but still to this day, no joint meeting has been set, And as of today, it appears there's no attempt for the two governing bodies to meet. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing. Chevy, find new roads.
You'll save when you shop the July Red Hot Buys at Harris Ace Hardware. On sale, DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill driver kit that includes 2 lithium-ion batteries and contractor bag is just $99.99. Check out this great buy at Harris Ace. Peak Bug Wash with Rain-X, the gallon size is only 99 cents. And the 1.1 gallon size of Ortho Home Defense Insect Killer is only $9.99. Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup, the helpful place.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Carson Buddy Carter in town Monday for a series of events. One of those took place with small business owners at the Chamber of Commerce, and at that meeting, the Congressman addressed a lot of issues, answered questions, asked him for his thoughts on the recent G8 summit among world leaders, and asked him if he was concerned about President Trump's view that Russian leader Vladimir Putin could be helpful to the United States.
You know, first of all, I thought the president did well. I was very proud of him, and particularly his speech in Poland. I thought that was one of the best presidential speeches I've ever heard. I thought it was great. You know, I don't know what he and Putin talked about, and, you know, who got the best of who. It depends on which news channel you listen to, you know, but I'm glad to hear that they came to an agreement about Syria. I think that helps all of us. But I was very impressed with the way the president did, and as I say, particularly with what he had to say in Poland, I thought it was excellent.
Lindsey Graham and John McCain are just two of many that don't trust Putin. Where do you stand on Putin? Do you trust him, or?
Oh, he's no friend of ours. There's no question in my mind about that. And you know,
does it bother you that the president thinks he is a friend?
Well,
I mean, you would like Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham was very adamant about where he stood on that issue.
Yeah. You know, I don't know how friendly Putin and Trump are, but I have enough confidence in the president to think that he's not going to put us at risk with him. I don't think it's that chummy of a relationship, if you will. I'm not going to be as critical as Lindsey Graham was, but at the same time, I don't think Putin's a friend of ours. I don't think that Russia's a friend of ours.
Are we making progress with ISIS? I mean,
we are.
I hear we are.
I think we are, and I think our efforts are finally paying off. I think this president's made it known that that we're going to be serious about it. I'm real concerned about what's going on in North Korea. I know we all are. I had the opportunity to travel over there a couple of months ago, and I can tell you that the South Koreans are very concerned about what's going on, and with good reason. You know, and Seoul is one of the most populous cities in the world, right near the DMZ, and they're very concerned. This guy, he's a loose cannon.
Again, those comments, Congressman Buddy Carter. Again, more from the Congressman tomorrow as he'll discuss health care and the upcoming vote on repeal and replace Obamacare. GBI is still investigating the death of a 9-month-old boy that occurred last week here in Wayne County at 338 Sunset Boulevard. The police were called to the scene along with EMS in response to an unresponsive child that was left unattended in the bathtub with bath water. As the mother of the child told officers she went and got some clothes for the child. When she returned, she found him unresponsive in the tub. The WIFO fam talked with the GBI on Tuesday as they're in charge of the investigation. They state that they have the autopsy report back. They're not releasing any details at this time and that it's still under investigation. Oceana Dumas called 911 after she found the child unresponsive. Local police have turned the case over to the GBI. Again, they're in charge of the investigation. They state no charges have been filed at this time. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
I'm a mom and a grandmother, both of which keep me on the go. So when my hip pain was getting so bad that I couldn't keep up with my grandchildren, I knew I had to see someone. My primary care doctor thought I might need a hip replacement and referred me to Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery. He said they use the latest surgical and non-surgical techniques to treat a full range of orthopedic conditions from hips, knees, and ankles to shoulders, wrists, and hands, all supported by the resources of Southeast Georgia Health System. The board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians at Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery developed a personalized treatment plan for me, complete with physical rehabilitation that got me back to chasing my grandkids pretty quickly. And they have 3 convenient locations offering same-day appointments for emergencies. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 1-855-ASK-SGHS. That's 1-855-275-7447 or visit sghs.org/summit today.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
Couple final notes. The 12th annual Grand Slam fishing tournament again set for August 18th and 19th as the Wayne County Board of Tourism getting ready for the big event. This year's event returns to its roots, and to win the Grand Slam prize, the boat must have the heaviest weigh-in of one of each of 3 species: catfish, mudfish, and gar. First place will also be paid for heaviest weight in each category. Tournament prizes will be determined by the number of entries. Weigh-in and tournament headquarters will once again be at the JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing in the event can put in anywhere on the Altamar River and fish anywhere. They have legal permission to do so, but they must be in line at weigh-in at the fairgrounds by that Saturday at 6 p.m. Also, a change in the rules allows only 2 bush hooks per boat, with the hooks clearly tagged and removed prior to weigh-in. Entry fees $50 per fisherman, minimum of at least 2 paid entries fishing in a boat. And if you need more information, contact the Wayne County Board of Tourism Board office at 427-3233. Online registration also available. Also, registration forms can be picked up at the Tourism Board's office at the depot or at Scriven or Odom City Halls. Registration forms also available at local bait and tackle stores here in Wayne County. And the fish are biting. They're waiting for the boats August 18th and 19th, the 12th annual Grand Slam fishing tournament on the Altamar River. Finally, in the news, don't forget Parents Night Out this Friday, July 14th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Odom Rec Center, 508 South Main Street in Odom. Let the Odom Homecoming Committee entertain your kids for the evening while you enjoy an evening out. It's for ages 4 to 12. Price is $10 for a single child, $18 for 2 kids, $25 for 3 or more, and $8 per child for 4 or more. With spaghetti, fun and games, a movie, popcorn, your kids are sure to have a blast. Call to reserve your child's spot today. Again, to call for reservations, call Odom City Hall at 586-2211. Again, this is Friday, July 14th from 6 to 9 at the Odom Rec Center. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports can enjoy in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO. It's a sizzling summer sale going on now during the summer clearance event at your best price dealer, Liberty Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Liberty only has one price, and it's the best price.